Welcome to this special blog on rhinoplasty, me as a rhinoplasty surgeon who will also undergo rhinoplasty myself. So for this video, we will tackle about the 6 common concerns and hesitations of people before they decide if they will do rhinoplasty or not. And these are also the things that I am also concerned about before I fully decided that I will do it myself. So for the first concern, it is what others will say. So it is usually the first concern, especially for those people who are known by many, like the ones who are more public, like myself. And yes, that has been my concern, but only very briefly on my part. I actually generally don't care so much about what others will say, as long as I know that I have a reason, a strong reason why I do it. And regardless of what others will say, I will still do it if ever I already decide that I will do it. Because as what they say, those who mind doesn't matter, and those who matter actually doesn't mind. And that leads us to our second concern, and that is the support of our family and loved ones. Lucky for me, I have a very supportive loved ones and family, although there are still those who are quite hesitant because they still hang on to my old self, to this kind of me, the one that I was born with. They are afraid of the outcome. Maybe it will change how I look and they will miss the old self that I have. But after explaining to them the reason why I do it, they are also convinced and they supported me as well. So for me, the support of family and loved ones are just a bonus. But since this is a personal decision for me, this will still push through with or without the support of those people. But lucky again, it's just a good thing that they are very supportive. And for our third concern, it is the outcome. So yes, of course, we are afraid if the outcome will be good, if the outcome would actually be worse than what we have previously. That's a common concern. That's why it took me a while also to decide, because I also have trust issues as to who will do my surgery. I haven't met anyone whom I can trust yet before, and now that I am already surrounded with experts in the field, in the country, and can even be considered as experts in the world when it comes to rhinoplasty for Asian noses, specifically Filipino noses, I am so blessed that I get to know them in person and get to work with them every day and have observed and assisted more than 100 rhinoplasty surgeries. And that's why the outcome is no longer an issue for me, because it will only get better as compared to my pre-op status. I trust my surgeon very much, that I know it will just be good. So that concern is no longer a big concern on my part. And moving on to our number 4 hesitation and concern is the expense on the money. Generally, I know it is a common concern because rhinoplasty will not actually cost less. It's just less depending on the type of the surgery, the type of rhinoplasty, to which we will explain in another video. But for this video, know that rhinoplasty can cost as little as 20,000-30,000. But for the surgeons like myself and the ones that will do my surgery, it will usually cost as little as 80,000 pesos to as high as 250,000 pesos. And that will depend on the graft that will be used and the type of procedure and the type of anesthesia that will be used during the surgery. But as of my part, although it is just part of the preparation, but for me, regarding expenses, it is not a concern, because I always believe that abundance will just provide as long as you first decide and your heart is into it. So we can talk about the manifestation and abundance mindset and how to attract the necessary monetary and financial support if ever you decide to have it in another video. For now, know that when you want rhinoplasty, try to make sure that you have the right mindset, and finances will just come along as soon as you decide that you will do it. Make sure that your reason and your heart is in the right place when you decide to do so. And for our 5th concern, it's about destruction of what is natural, of what is God-given. Others will believe that it's disrespect to change what you were born with, But for me, I think it's just a matter of looking at it in a different perspective, because I will actually not destroy what is given to me. In fact, I will treasure it in such a way that I will even enhance it. And so because when I enhance it, it will also allow me to do more, as I know that it will just make me better. It's just part of the leveling up. So it's not about disrespect, but it's actually about giving more importance by taking care of what's given to us, and even treasuring it by making it even better. And let's move on to our last but not the least, sixth concern and hesitation, wherein others will think that rhinoplasty or plastic surgery is just something superficial, that when you do it, you are becoming just superficial yourself. Yes, that could be a possibility, but only if that is the only aspect of your life that you are improving. But since we are not just improving our physical aspect, in fact, we have been improving our internal aspect, our personality, our habits, our mindset, our nutrition, our health, and this physical improvement is actually just the last. So no one can actually say that it is just a superficial move, especially if we have a deeper reason why we decide to do it. And mostly the reason is not actually selfish, because others might see that it is vanity, it is selfishness, it is narcissism to keep on focusing on improving yourself. But plastic surgery, if ever you are afraid to change your face, if you are afraid to improve something in your face because you cannot let go of your old face, then also that can still be a sign of narcissism. So it is not about you or me choosing to do rhinoplasty or not. It is not about that, but it is about knowing your reason, knowing that your heart is in the right place, and of course, you are not stepping on anybody's toes. You are not damaging anybody. You are not causing problem to anybody. You are only doing this for reasons that will aim for betterment of yourself and the people that you love and everybody that you'd like to serve. So I think that's it. Those are the common hesitations and concerns of the people who are undergoing rhinoplasty. And if you have additional concerns, you can put them in the comment section and we will try to address that. Tomorrow will be my surgery, and maybe the next video that you will see me is the one with my new face already. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in our next video. This is your Diet Doctora, Dr. Josephine Grace Chua Rojo. I am a plastic surgeon and I am going to undergo plastic surgery myself. Bye!